What's up, go-getters? And we are back with another video, and I have been waiting to share this with you. Everybody is talking about this right now, and I wanted to give my own review of it and share it with you myself on my channel. I can be such a tech nerd, and I want to share with you the many different ways that I am using ChatGPT or OpenAI to help me to run my business, to operate as another assistant to me, because I do actually have my own full-time assistant already. But this is how OpenAI is assisting me with some of my work. I'm a business coach as well as a subscription box owner. So I want to share some of the business coaching work that I'm able to accomplish with my new assistant on my team, OpenAI. So guys, if you don't know what OpenAI is, or you don't know what ChatGPT is, okay, you have to get out there and just watch some videos that really break down what this is. I may not be able to give you the exact words, but basically this is intelligence. This is pretty much almost like a robot, a computer robot that is going to help you to work smarter and faster. Applications like Jasper and OpenAI, and there are many different ones out there that you can use that will help you to work faster and smarter. Basically, these applications are going to take information from the internet, from certain years on the internet, and they're going to be able to quickly put together this information to help you to be able to accomplish your tasks much faster. There's a whole lot that you can do with this, and there are tons and tons of YouTube videos online right now that you can check out on how to use this. I just want to share a few of the ways that I am personally using ChatGPT to run my business. So for me, I don't really use the ChatGPT part so much. I have used it. That's not the main part that I use inside of OpenAI. I'm going to share with you the part that I use and how I use that, and just a couple tips and tricks that are helping me to work smarter. So I'm not going to be able to cover all of them, guys, but I do want to talk to you about a few of the ones I'm using right now. So let's just get into it. So I like to go over to the playground, which is here. Just to let you know, you can go inside of examples, and inside of examples, these are all the many different ways, just, not all of them, but these are some of the many different ways that you can actually use OpenAI or ChatGPT. So these are different sort of like prompts that people have already put in here, or that GPT may have already put in here, or OpenAI may have already provided for you to test out if you want to, just so you can get an idea of how to use it. You can also go to documentation to understand how you can make this work for you. And that's what I did. When I first got into it, I had no idea what it really was. I was just super amped about it because everybody in my community with business was talking about it. And so I've tried Jasper out already, which is a paid tool. I did their trial. I've also used some other tools as well, like Writer and things like that, to see the difference. I ended up canceling those other tools because I feel like none of them can put a dent into OpenAI or ChatGPT, because this is just pretty much an open playground for you to be able to do many different things. So some of the different things that I've done with this, guys, is I've actually researched some wholesale items. So that's one of the number one things that I've done. So one of the things to keep in mind is look at this as this is assisting you. You're not necessarily using this just to copy verbatim, word for word, and using this, because some of these responses can sound really, really computer generated. So you're not looking to copy it word for word, but this is working with you like an assistant would. Right? So if you were to ask your assistant a specific question or to help you, your assistant would give their ideas, and then you would take their ideas to inspire your own. You wouldn't just copy word for word. You would just take it as a suggestion. And that's how I'm using OpenAI and ChatGPT. Okay, so let's just say that the number one thing that I want to do is I want it to do some research for me and to tell me where are the top places that I can purchase a particular thing for my subscription box business. So let's say I'm looking for Valentine's Day themed wholesale items for my box. So, what you can do is say, can you give me a list of 20 where I'll just say love themed wholesale items online? Can you give me a list of 20 links to love themed wholesale items online? You can even go as further as to give examples of websites that, or items that you like. The more that you give it examples, the better it can work for you. So you can go and look up a wholesale Valentine's Day or love theme item that you like, and you can actually feed it that example so it has that example to go off of. But for this video, I'm just going to let it go and see what it gives me. And you have to play around with different prompts to be able for it to do what you want it to do. So this is giving me like websites, and it's pretty much just giving me the actual collections of Valentine's Day supplies at these different places. Like Party City is not wholesale, but some of these other places are wholesale. This is giving me the collections on these websites of items. And this list is pretty good. And it didn't give me 20, so I'm just going to hit submit again so it can keep going. So this is actually just giving me collections. So if you want specific items, I'm not sure if it would be able to give you that. But this is going to give me some ideas of 20 places where I can go and I can look. And you can even, the more specific you get, the better the data is. And the more examples that you give it, the better information it will give you. And I've been to a lot of these sites, so these are definitely good sites to buy some wholesale stuff from. So I know that a lot of these sites are definitely legit. So this is one of the many ways that you can use this. You can use it to do research for you. You can even get specific and say, can you give me 20 links to home decor, wholesale items, websites that sell wholesale within the United States or within wherever you are. You can get as specific as you want to, but because of time, I want to move on to the next thing. So another thing that you can do is I've had it to rewrite my Instagram bio. So I did a video, if you want to check it out, on how I recently ditched my old Instagram account and I created a new one, a brand new account, because I wanted to start from scratch for many reasons. So you can check out that check out the video if you would like to take a look. I'm talking about how I ditched my account of over 10K followers and blah, 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 right? But when I was working on my bio for the new account, I kind of got stuck. So another thing that ChatGPT or OpenAI can help you to do is it can actually give you ideas so that you don't have to think as hard. So if I say something like, write an Instagram bio for me, give me, 3 different options within 120 characters each, right? And I can say example or information or whatever I want to say. If I want to give an example, I help heart-centered entrepreneurs to be more profitable. Let's just say to create joyful, purposeful, and profitable businesses with ease, right? So I'm just going to tell them what I do. And then I'm going to ask it to give me some different ideas. So it's going to give me like a few different Instagram bio ideas. Also, if you have a bio, you can just copy and paste that here, and then it will rewrite your Instagram bio as well. But it's giving me building meaningful businesses with purpose, joy, and profits. Let's get you to the next level with ease, creating a life that you love and a business that thrives. Let me help you achieve your goals with ease, empowering entrepreneurs to design a life they love and a business they can be proud of. Let's do this with ease. So it's giving me some examples. But the more examples you give it, the more examples it's going to give you. So if I go over to my Instagram account, hopefully I'm already logged in, guys. If not, I may not be able to show this, but of course not. Let me see. And that's my old account. So never mind to that. But if you copy and paste your Instagram bio, you can ask it to give you 3 different options within whatever characters Instagram allows you to be able to rewrite your bio. And it does a really, really good job of doing that. So that's the second way that I've used this. If we go over to actual ChatGPT, it does similar stuff, but I prefer to be here in the playground. If you do want to go over to ChatGPT, you're just going to click it here. You're just going to try it now, and it's going to take you over to that. It's just more like a chat, like you're talking back and forth with the AI versus this open window. So it's just a little different, but it's going to give you very similar results. So another thing that I do, guys, is I learned this from another YouTuber, but what you can do if you want to turn your YouTube videos into blog posts, what you can do is, so here's a video that I had posted, why you shouldn't sell yourself out to be successful. Your soul is not for sale. If you click these three dots under your video and you show the transcript, you can actually like copy and paste some of the transcript out of here, and then you can have ChatGPT to write a blog post for you. But what I would say, guys, is that you don't want to copy and paste too much because it can't take in too much information at once. So I'm just going to try to take like the meat of this blog post, like just get through like just me talking and try to get to the meat. Why you don't have to sell your soul for success. So I'm just going to kind of take some of this out without taking all of it. I'm going to copy paste it. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to paste it in, and then I'm going to say, can you write a blog post from this transcript? Write a post with a title and remove the timestamps. Hopefully it'll be able to do it. I don't know. So don't sell yourself for success. Why you don't have to compromise to achieve true success. It's going to give me a title for that. And then it's going to write a blog post for this. And you can ask it things like, once it's done, you can say, write this blog post above, but give me the blog post in 3 points. And it will do that for you. If I feel like this is good and it looks really good, I can just go ahead and delete the top just so I can make more room for text. And then I can say, rewrite the blog post and provide more information with 3 points. So let's see, if it would do that for me. Here are 3 ways to achieve true success without compromising your values. Number 1 is to be authentic. And then number 2, stay open. And number 3, stick to your values. It's important to stay true to your values no matter what. And you can just keep writing. So this is really good, right? So what you want to do is just like read over this and, change words as you go to make it in your own voice. Another thing you can do is copy and paste like some words from your own blog and say, here's an example of what my own voice is. Write this in my own voice so that you can change some of the wording. Another thing that I would do once I have my blog post is say, please give me, 8 or 5 Google keywords or high ranking Google keywords for the blog post. And then I'll hit submit. And then it will give me those. And you can always definitely go into like a tool or something in Google where you can double check these keywords to make sure they're actually high ranking keywords. And I'm very surprised when I actually do go and check some of this information, how it really does add up. So these are some things you can do. And then you can go from here and say, write an email, or just say, write a short email using the blog post, and also share how the doors are opening soon to my coaching program for heart-centered entrepreneurs, and to stay tuned. And then you just hit submit, and then it's going to write an email for you with the subject line, don't sell your soul for success. And so it's going to write that email for you. You just always want to read it back over and make sure that it is written in your voice and sort of fill in. Remember, this is just feeding you ideas so that way you don't have to think so much. And if you want it to go longer, you can say, can you make the email a bit longer? And it will do that for you. It will write it again and it will make the email a bit longer. And then once it's done, we can ask it more questions to build upon this. So that way you can learn to repurpose your content using the AI. It's going to help you to be able to do that for different platforms. Okay. So then you can say, give me 3 subject lines for the email, and then see what it comes up with. Okay. And if you want it to give you more, I just say, give me more, and it will give you more. And I guess you have to tell it specific, because now it's giving me more information about the email. That's not what I wanted. Give me more subject lines. So you have to be specific on what you want so that it won't have to figure out. So these are even more headlines. It's giving me some really bomb ideas for headlines. It's giving me some really bomb ideas for emails. And then from here, you can turn this into some social media quotes. Turn the email into 3 powerful social media quotes. Don't sell your soul for success. Instead, be authentic, stay open to new things, and stick to your values. You don't have to compromise your values to achieve true success. Create the space for true success to come your way. Unlock it without selling your soul. And if I want more, I'll ask it for more. So these are the many different ways, guys, that you can use AI to assist you. There are so many different ways I'm doing this. The last one I'm going to share with you is you can use it for hashtags as well, hashtag research as well. You can say, give me the top 10 hashtags, and I'm just going to put in my own niche for women who love journaling, planning, and subscription boxes. And then hit and just say which platforms. I'll say Instagram hashtags. And then it will switch gears and it will give me that. And I always double check everything. So I never assume that anything it gives me is going to work. I'll actually start to plug these hashtags into Instagram. And to my surprise, they're actually really, really great hashtags that are, they have the right amount of uses and things like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. Let me know if you've ever tried this out. This is just all about getting in here and playing around and trying it. So you can use the ChatGPT portion, or you can use the playground like I like to use. Let me know what you've been doing and how you've been working smarter using AI, and kind of like your thoughts about it, because I know some people aren't crazy about it, but definitely I want to focus forward and be able to be aware and be able to actually use it to assist me. So be blessed. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much for watching this video.